guys, Wet Movie One back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. I haven't said that and that little phrase in a little while, and there's not a whole lot of things that came out today on on physical media. There's a couple of things like I believe Gotham season 2 and Angry Birds. Other than that, I'm not really sure what's hitting in Blu-ray today, but I'm already out and about right now at my first location of the day, Target, baby. And so let's head on in, see what they got. And also stay tuned to the end of this video. I'll have some new DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright, let's see what Target has to offer us this week. They're still advertising the Batman v Superman on the top shelf over here. But if you go down, here's some of the new ones right here. God's Not Dead 2. Have not even seen the first one. Let me know in the comments if these ones are worth watching. Sundown right here. It was an okay one-time watch kind of film. And also another film that came out today is Fathers and Daughters. This one right here, of course, stars Russell Crowe. But that's all they have on the new release area. But if you walk on over to the kids section, they have of course, the Angry Birds movie. Never really played the game ever, but this one has a Target exclusive where like the eyebrows are like felty, like you can like feel the eyebrows. I think that's the only thing that's Target exclusive, that and the slipcover. But this one also came out today, guys. Cinderella's Story. What was it called? If the Shoe Fits. Is this like number 2 or 3 in the series? I didn't even know they kept making the Cinderella Story movies. But guys, also Gotham season 2 came out today. Yo, man, the last couple of days have been crazy at my house, man. Like my computer keeps on crashing. Like I think it has like a hard drive problem. Like sometimes I turn it on and it's fine for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then it just crashes and has like this really weird screen on it. And it's been really difficult trying to get my videos uploaded and working on new stuff, or just going on the internet in general. So like it's just been a real pain in the ass. Well guys, Target doesn't really have anything going on sale wise this week, but there's also another thing that's been really bugging me. Like my computer's been giving me problems, but like this right here, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Like I've been having like this weird acne problem on the side of my head over here. Like one pimple came, I did what I needed to do about it, and then it was starting to go away, and then another one started coming in the same spot. That shit's just been like irritating as hell, man. Alright everyone, at my next location of the day, Best Buy. Let's head on in there and see what they got. I feel like a creeper hiding behind this tree. Ooh. Alright everyone, in Best Buy right now, taking a look at some of the computers that they have over here. They have like the MacBook Pro one over here. It's like $1,000, $2,000. There's like $2,500 one. But like I'm not used to like doing this kind of thing. I need a mouse and a mouse pad. You know what I mean? Like this kind of thing doesn't really work with me. Like when it comes to computers, these are like the ones I'm kind of in the market for. This is a nice looking one over here, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Who knows? Oh shit, guys! I'm still in Best Buy. I can't make up my mind if I'm gonna get that computer or not, because I really need a new one, because my one's acting up like crazy. But you know what I'm gonna do in the meantime? I'm gonna look at the Blu-rays while I just try to make up my mind. Well guys, let's take a look at some of the new releases Best Buy has over here this week. Of course, they have the Angry Birds one on Blu-ray and DVD. They have the 4K one up in front. But what else is this? The Day in the Desert. Not exactly sure what this one is right here with Ewan McGregor. This one right here came out a week or two ago, called Sing Street. Is this a musical? Because if it is, I'm totally down to check this one out, but not for $21 blind buy, you know what I mean? And of course the Cinderella Story 2 or 3 or whatever. Some other movie called River, which I'm not 100% sure what this one is either. It's put out by Wellgo USA. And guys, Best Buy also has an exclusive of the 19th season of South Park right here. I'm not exactly sure what's exclusive about this. If it's just like the slipcover, I'm not 100% sure. You guys let me know down below. And they also, of course, have Once Upon a Time that came out today on Blu-ray, and some other movie called High Rise. Let me know if you guys seen this one. I don't even know exactly what that is. Alright, at my last stop of the day, Goodwill. Let's go in there and see if we find some good hoardings, baby. Hopefully on the cheap, because I don't have that much money right now after walking out of Best Buy. Oh yeah, man. The media section. Let's see if there's anything really cool in here. This just caught my eye. What exactly? Don't know what that is. I'll put that one right back. But I'm gonna peruse the section up here, see if I find anything rare, obscure, or just something kind of cool or awkward. You know what I mean? Like this right here is a really cool show. It's missing the slipcase to it, but I have all the volumes to this. Oi oi oi! Have you guys ever seen The Man Show before? Let me know down below. That was actually a really fun show. I used to watch it all the time. I'm glad Jimmy Kimmel's still on the air doing his thing, but from the looks of it, not really seeing much. Like this was here before, but it has like scratches all over it. I'll really get anything with the Reading Rainbow things on it. Well, guys, Goodwill doesn't have anything worth the hell, movie-wise, but I did find a really cool item here from back in the day. Let's see if I can try this out here. It's the Thigh Master. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. I feel it working. I feel it working. Oh. Oh. Well, guys, just got out of Goodwill, picked up 2 things up in there. So let's go on home and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on today. Alright everyone, I'm back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys my loot right here. I only picked up 2 things over at the, the Goodwill and things, and I also got 1 thing at Best Buy. But the 2 things I picked up over at the Goodwill were CDs, and I just saw them sitting there, they're $1.99 a piece, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll grab this for the hell of it. And the first one up is Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. I don't know how good you can see the CD right here, but like I always know that one song, Girls, Girls, Girls on here. And for $1.99, decided to pick it up. The case is kind of beat up, but the disc is in perfect condition. And the other thing I picked up is only because I've seen this band once before on a TV show I used to watch, all the time as a kid, Married with Children. They're on like an episode or 2, I believe, when Kelly and Bud won like a radio contest or whatever. And this is a CD called it's called Armed and Dangerous Anthrax. Right over here. I don't even know if I heard any of their music before except for in Married with Children. The one thing I picked up over at Best Buy is something I really needed for for the house, because if I don't have it, I don't have videos to make. And the one thing I picked up over there, guys, was a new iMac computer right here. Because the one I had before is like 5 or 6 years old, and like the things are crash. The hard drive like crashes on me, like all this crazy stuff. Like I don't even know if I can rescue the stuff off of there right now, to be honest. But I got the new iMac computer. The lady that rung me up had like a cool coupon with her, on her phone or whatever. That got me $150 off, so instead of paying $2,000, I paid $1,800 and something dollars. For the new iMac right here. It has like a 1 terabyte hard drive or memory or whatever it is, 1 terabyte hard drive, and it has like a fusion drive and everything. It's a 27-inch iMac right here, and also has like 5K resolution, so I can watch videos in 5K. I'm like, is there even such thing as 5K yet? Like on YouTube or video wise online. I have no idea. But that's all I really picked up today. Was those 2 CDs. Oh, a new iMac computer over here. What am I thinking? But now I'm gonna go over to the other side of the room for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, on to the review portion of this video here. I have a small stack of stuff here to talk to you guys about. The first one up is from Arrow Video US, and that is an Italian giallo film called The Bloodstained Butterfly here on Blu-ray. Also comes with the DVD inside this pack right here. But when it comes to giallo films, if you guys don't know what they are, they're Italian kind of like murder mystery kind of movies, and that's exactly what this one is right here. This movie came out back in 1971. It's about this young student that's going to school who gets murdered at the beginning of this movie in this park. And a couple of eyewitnesses, think they know the person that did it. They think they saw somebody, and when they find this person and try to blame them and stuff. But when they come to find out it's not that person, the whole town, the cops, all these people are trying to find out who the person is that killed this girl in this park, and then it turns into like a big courtroom case and things like that. I'm not gonna lie, the film looks absolutely beautiful on Blu-ray because it has a new 4K restoration of the film on here. But I just really couldn't get into it. It was really kind of slow. It's a real slow burn kind of movie. Has beautiful scenery and everything like that, but it just really wasn't, moving fast enough to keep my interest. To be completely honest here. But like I said, it has a new 4K restoration of the film, a handful of new exclusive special features on here that are not on other previous editions of this movie that I'm told. You can also get an English track on here. If you want to watch the movie dubbed in English, you can, or watch it in the original Italian language right here. But like I said, it looks beautiful on Blu-ray. Just wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. And next up over here from Anchor Bay is a first season of a TV show that I never heard of until I got this DVD, and it stars Patrick Stewart, and that is called Blunt Talk right here. Almost killed myself with it. The complete first season. This is a show that aired on Starz, starring Patrick Stewart, who you guys all know from Star Trek and of course X-Men and stuff like that. And in this show, he plays a British television host for like a news station. Kind of like Anderson Cooper kind of guy, but he has like a military background and stuff, and he's been a newsman for many years. The ratings to his show are not really doing that well, and then right at the beginning of this show, he's just kind of down and out a little bit, driving down the darkened streets of Los Angeles, and he pulls over, he sees a hooker, he brings the hooker into the car, and then of course the news finds out that he solicited a hooker, and all hell breaks loose, and the buzz from that is kind of giving the show more ratings, and he's just kind of trying to figure out what he's gonna do with all this, and that's all I can really say so far. I think it's just a really outstanding comedy, like you wouldn't expect Patrick Stewart to be in. You know what I mean? He's always like in serious kind of roles and stuff like that, and here he's raunchy. He's motorboating, transsexual boobies, in this show. It's just really kind of crazy. Like if you guys like the show like Entourage, it kind of sort of has that vibe to it, that fast pacedness to it. I really recommend this show. And next up over here from RLJ Entertainment, and that is the Phenom here on Blu-ray. This is about a baseball player. His name is what was his name? Hopper. He was always, this guy named Hopper was growing up as a kid, always wanted to be the greatest baseball player who ever lived. But now he's in high school. He's like the biggest prospect in town. Like all these scouts are after him, to come to the major leagues and things. But yet, his dad, that he hasn't seen in many years, played by Ethan Hawke, is coming back into town because all this is happening. And but yet Ethan Hawke's character is a real drunk, a real douchebag, to be honest, is always giving him shit. And as soon as this happens, he starts to lose his flair. He starts to, he's not throwing strikes anymore. He's kind of, losing his talent, and it could be because of his dad and everything like that. And it's just, what happens. I think this movie was kind of cool. It's not amazing or anything like that, but I thought the performances in here by, Ethan Hawke and Paul Giamatti were just outstanding. Especially Ethan Hawke, man, played a real different kind of role in this film than I'm used to seeing. But on this Blu-ray right here, you get, of course, interviews with the cast and crew and a photo gallery on here. All right, everyone. The last couple up over here from Olive Films, and this first one right here is a movie I haven't seen in many years. I've owned DVD in the past, and it's upgraded to Blu-ray now, and that is Saved, over here starring Mandy Moore, Macaulay Culkin, and it's about this young girl named Mary, and she's grown up to a Christian life, always being sent to Christian schools, and just growing up in that lifestyle, and she has this boyfriend in school she's just infatuated with, but he just came out to her saying, "I'm gay." And she's just like, no, this can't happen. The Lord doesn't believe this kind of stuff could happen, or whatever. And it's pretty much her trying to do anything she can, to keep her boyfriend from being gay. So she ends up having sex with him to see if if he's actually gay or not. And something happens, and the parents find out that he's gay, and send him away to like an all boys school or some sort of like weird place to send their kid away. But yet she finds out a couple of weeks later that she's pregnant by this guy, and it's her just trying to figure out what she's gonna do with her life. And of course having crazy Christian friends played by Mandy Moore and other people in this movie. It's just a really decent movie, really well acted in here. I'm really happy that Olive Films put this one out on Blu-ray. It looks really nice, and of course you get all the same special features that were on the DVD edition of this movie. But if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. Macaulay Culkin's amazing in here, and so is Mandy Moore. She's just really crazy in this movie. And the last four up over here from Olive Films also are movies from my childhood. I remember watching these like all the time when I was a kid. And the first one is American Ninja and American Ninja 2 here on Blu-ray. And Olive Films also put out American Ninja 3 and American Ninja 4 all in one, all together here. I wish it was like in a collection pack or something like that. I believe like the UK has like all these films in a collection pack. These are like, if you guys love, like Don the Dragon Wilson movies like The Blood Fist or Black Belt, stuff like that, Ring of Fire, you guys will definitely get a kick out of these ones. Of course, the first two are a little bit cooler than the last ones here. Because like the first one right here, these films star, of course, Michael Dudikoff and Steve James. And this one right here is about this guy named Joe. He's in the army. He just joined the army to get away from a prison sentence. And and then all hell breaks loose when he's in the army. Like, these ninjas are after him and after the people in this army, and it's just pretty much him going against these ninjas and stuff, and trying to remember his past, because like he doesn't remember his childhood, because back in the day there was this big explosion and he just lost half of his memory. He doesn't even know what his real name is or anything like that, and it's just him trying to figure out, you know, where he came from and stuff like that. And of course in part 2, after the events of part 2, him and Steve James go to like the Caribbean to, you know, to go on another mission, and of course they're fighting more bad guys, and you know, it's just pretty much, you know, as the story goes on, it's like more cheesiness, but these films are just absolutely amazing. The director of the first 2 films, I believe his name's Sam Furstenberg, also directed Ninja 3, The Domination, and then after that he went on to these films. But the actor Steve James, I mean, originally these people wanted Chuck Norris to play the role of, you know, of Joe Armstrong in these films, but, you know, what's his name? Chuck Norris said, hey, I don't want my face covered in a movie, so he turned it down, and they ended up giving it to Michael Dudikoff, you know, who played Joe Armstrong in at least 3 of the films in this set right here. And of course, you get like each of these films has like a 10 to 15, 20-minute behind-the-scenes featurette making of the films on here. And the first 2 movies have audio commentary tracks by the director and some of the cast members, which I think is just absolutely amazing. And I just really like the new covers to these ones. I think they're really, really cool. You know me, I love my little martial art cheesy action flicks and stuff. But that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for this review portion of this Hoarding Up video. And I'll see you guys all next time. Hoarders, unite!